I wanted to make this video to make you aware of when to enter and when to exit momentum trades. Making $100,000. Characters I met along the way that stepped in and are a big part of my story. There, so stay tuned. When to exit a momentum play, depending on the time of day, again, this will come in. If it is in the afternoon and you're looking at the 5-minute chart, I would exit any trade, not just a momentum trade. If I got the first big red candle on the 5-minute, I would just get out. It's not usually a good sign. But again, it will come into play if it's holding above the EMA or did it just crack it. So it's very hard to kind of give you an answer that is black and white, because like we said before, 1,000,001 factors come into a trade and play. But hopefully this will give you an understanding of at least one aspect of time frames and charts to look out for. When I exit a momentum trade, there's a few things to look out for. The first thing on a momentum trade I would be looking out for is I would look to see if the volume is dropping off massively on that trade. That would be an indication to get out. I'd also be looking at heavy sellers on the level 2. If I see big walls coming up on the level 2 and the sellers, there's more sellers than buyers, that to me is an indication to get out of a trade. I'd be also looking for the first candle to make a new low, depending if it's a break of pattern or not. This is important to consider. It would have to be a break of pattern. That would be one of my criteria to get out if it was a first candle to make a new low on a break of a pattern. Another one is simple. If your price target is hit, either sell half or sell it all. That's entirely up to you. If it is printing you money, I'd suggest don't get rid of your whole position, let it keep going. Or if you're happy with your price target hit, just get out. That would be another indication to get out of a momentum trade. Another one is if it's not such a fast momentum play, and you're watching the 5-minute time frame, you would get out on the first red candle on the 5-minute time chart. On the 5-minute time frame, that would be an indication to get out for me personally. It's easy to list all these things off to say this is when to exit a trade. Again, millions of other things will come into play, and it can be very difficult to watch all these things going on at once. So if you're struggling with it, don't worry. It takes time to get the hang of looking at your level 2, looking at your time and sales, looking at the volume, all in split micro milliseconds. Everything's happening, so it does take time. So don't knock yourself if you're not getting it. You will eventually get it, but that's some of the things I look out for when to exit a momentum trade. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. There is a link in the description below. I've prepared a full module of everything you need to know how to get started in the stock world from A to Z, all the way from what platforms to use to affordable education, and I go into huge detail about candles. Check that link, guys. I hope you all enjoy.